record. All right.
All right. Sorry. Let me ask real quick. Is everybody else comfortable with their voice being recorded in this?
Yeah.
And same thing as last time. As long as you don't get my name in the final recording, we're good.
Same.
Okay. Perfect. I believe we need one more person to take a seat in the table.
All right.
All right. So welcome to the dungeon. In front of you, you have a pile of items that are kind of in your backpack. Each round, we're going to move through the dungeon, and we're going to do some stuff based on what's in that column. If it's an X icon over an I, that means we're going to be hiding stuff. If it's not an X over an I, if it's just an eyeball, we're going to be revealing stuff. And then these things are going to have some effects, which we will get to when the time comes. But for the first round, we can already start. We're going to move the mouse here. We'll shuffle these up. We're going to flip the first card. And so this is saying that what we care about are gems. And on your board in front of you, you should have 4 gems in your territory. You're going to pick any one of them, and you're going to flip it over by clicking it and pressing F.
Who owns which territory?
That's actually a good point. Let's say, all right, Nick Feds is going to be this first territory. Okay. Dritz is going to be here. Foyo Games is going to be here, and Squinting Whale is going to be here.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to add something for that.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
You can just add a stroke around the border of the...
Yeah. I actually had something that indicated which one belonged to each person, but
Sure.
I totally, bonked on it when I was updating things. All right, so everybody's going to flip one of their gems face down.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to be one of the purple boxes.
Can everyone see everyone else's hand?
You should be able to, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we got books, we got gems, we got scrolls, and we got vials. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then there's also 4 elements: fire, acid, frost, and stars.
Yeah, my favorite elements. Cool.
Yep. All right, so now that everybody has flipped over their thing, you're also going to take your bottom or rightmost book. So in this case, everybody's green book down at the bottom, and you're going to rotate it 180 degrees by pressing Q twice.
Sorry, say that again?
You're going to press Q. You're going to click on your green book, which is at the bottom, and you're going to press Q twice.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I see.
All right, and that was round 1. Now we're going on to round 2. We're going to flip over another card, and now we're doing stars. So you're going to pick a star icon somewhere on your board, and you're going to flip it face down. And again, we've got 4 face down icons here.
And everyone's doing the flip, right?
Yep.
And that's the whole book, or just the star, whatever.
Just one star.
Okay. Star could be in a book, a jewel.
It can be on anything.
Okay.
Yep, just one star. It doesn't matter what item it's on.
We haven't gotten to the win. Well, no, this is co-op, right? Yeah.
This is co-op. So the win condition is make it to the end and don't die.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to rotate our entire backpack 90 degrees. So you'll click on the gray area and you'll hit the letter Q.
Interesting.
And hopefully you're, trying to remember what you got.
Right.
All right, so now we're to the first room that's going to have a reveal effect. And what that means is that 3 of you are going to flip a token face down based on the icon that's showing. One of you is going to try and find a token and flip it face up. So we're looking for fire.
Okay.
So if one of you knows exactly where you have a fire, you're going to want to flip that face up. and then the rest of you are going to flip a fire face down.
Okay, I know where my fire is.
Lit. Okay. None of my fires are face down. They're all face up.
All right,
Yep.
I'll flip a
So
fire.
you're definitely going to be flipping one face down.
Okay. Copy.
Okay,
Whoa.
do I flip my fire face up?
Yep.
Boom.
All right. Good job. If you had been wrong, you would lose a health potion,
Oh, okay.
and if you run out of health potions, you'll be eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
So it's everyone. So last person standing can win the game for everyone.
No. I haven't decided exact win conditions, but the goal right now is you want everybody to make it to the end of the dungeon.
Oof.
Can I ask what the red eye is down here and what this tentacle is?
Yes. So give me 10 seconds.
Okay, sorry.
Hey, how long do you have to examine the thing that you just flipped?
Okay. So the red icon means that one player is going to flip 2 of their tokens face down. And then the tentacle is every time that we move into a tentacle room, we're going to flip over this big tentacle card, and it's going to have a really nasty effect for 1 or 2 players, and you'll have to decide who's going to get hit by that. All right, did everybody flip a fire token face down, or we had the one reveal?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're going to move your top or leftmost book all the way to the opposite side.
Well,
So that's
That's going to be, for everybody, that's going to be the
left.
yellowish,
Yeah.
orangish book. So you can just click on that and drag it to the opposite side of your backpack.
Oh, gotcha.
Smart. Okay.
Smart.
All right, so that was that round. Now we're moving on to the next room, which does have a tentacle. So we're going to shuffle these up. We're going to flip the top one. And it says one player swaps their corner tokens with the opposite corner. So in this case, somebody might be able to do that without moving any face down tokens. So you can decide who you want to do that for. If it lets you better arrange your tokens so they're easier to memorize, then that all the better.
again, nobody else can see your...
Everyone can see everyone.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I have all visible corners, so...
So if you wanted
Yeah.
to swap yours, you wouldn't be losing track of anything.
Okay.
And that makes sense. You have 2 water items, so you might as well. It's not really going to change much.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and swap your corner tokens.
Okay.
All right, going for the team, Marcus. Love to see it.
Okay. So just water right here. And then... water right there.
Yeah.
And you'll do the other tokens as well. It's both sets.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so if they were face down, that could be really, really concerning.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, and then we're going to reveal another card. What we care about is books. And again, we're going to have 3 players are going to hide a book, and 1 player is going to reveal a book.
Okay.
Did that
Sure. Where are those instructions at again? Is that what this says over here?
right there.
Oh,
So it's right now where the mouse is. It's the eyeballs and X's over eyes that determine what you're doing. So it's up to you as a group, but one of you needs to reveal a book that's already face down, and 3 of you need to hide books.
sorry. Yeah, like I guess my question was, how do we know that we're dealing with books?
It's this card right here.
Okay, cool. I have no face down books. I don't think.
I don't
don't
remember
either.
if I have any face down, but
Yep.
Yeah.
The only person who has a face down book is it looks like Drent, because 3 of your books are visible and 1 of them is not.
oh,
Quick
So you
question.
know that 1 of your icons is a book, and everybody else has all of their books face up. So you're our only hope right now
Quick
to reveal
question.
a book.
Only hope.
We're gonna put that on you, and then everybody else needs to hide a book.
Hey, quick question. Why did you use books twice?
What do you mean?
Like, because books are an icon, and books are also a collection of 4 icons.
Mm.
Mm,
Books. Oh, you mean up here?
Like SpellBook versus book.
Yeah. So in redesigning the game, I'm kind of like halfway through fixing the theme.
Okay.
So what I'll say is I understand, and it's something that's going to be fixed in the future. But right now, I'm mostly focused on cleaning up the mechanics.
Gotcha. I mean, it's cool so far.
I get.
I think my star was on a book, so I just need to remember where the star was. I think.
I'm already feeling hopeless in my ability to remember anything right now.
Yeah.
No! I'm dead.
All right. So you just lose 1 token.
Womp womp.
All right, but you do leave that face up because you already flipped it.
Right.
And then everybody else needs to, looks like, has flipped a book face down. All right, we're moving to the next space. This one gives you a free health potion that you can give to anybody.
Hey, perfect.
Dibs.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you'll decide now who you're giving it to, though.
Oh, the person just lost one.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, I think that's usable.
That works well enough.
Easy.
Oh, sorry. We're not going to worry about that. All right. So next one, we've got the bottle, and we're doing one person's going to reveal a bottle, and 3 people are going to hide bottles.
Four bottles showing, which means I have nothing to hide. Oh, sorry, nothing to show.
Correct.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
going to
revealed
flip
my
over.
bottle.
No, another thing's hidden.
What would happen if none of us had a bottle hidden?
Somebody would flip one of their tokens face up and lose a health.
Oh, so we just auto lose.
Is this ruthless?
You do, but the idea is that once you've played the game, more than once, you actually recognize that there's a little bit of strategy to, all right, I'm going to flip down a bottle fire, you flip down a scroll fire, and so on. You are more than welcome to communicate about anything you're doing at any time. So feel free to discuss that. If you notice some trend on somebody else's, you're more than welcome to share. But at this point,
I guess I'm the only guy. So.
Well, yeah. So Froyo wants to reveal a bottle if you can.
Oh, reveal a bottle?
Yeah, you're the only person at the table that has a bottle face down.
Damn it. I think it's this one. I don't know.
Godspeed.
Oh, no. All right here. Yeah!
There you go. All right, and then everybody else has hidden a bottle, it looks like.
Yep.
All right, we're moving to the next one. All right,
We're not rotating the backpack.
Oh, yep, you're right. All right, everybody's going to rotate your entire backpack 180 degrees.
Okay.
That's just
all right.
mean.
All right, so this book icon you can take, and anybody can spend it to look at an icon without flipping it over for the purposes of a resolution. So you can look at something before you do it. All right, and then we're going to do a scroll.
Do we have to decide that now, or
this one? We'll say this one. You can just decide when you want to use it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so the scroll. 2 people want to reveal scrolls, and 1 person wants to hide a scroll, and 1 person wants to hide 2 scrolls.
Well,
I think I have a scroll hidden, meaning I should try to reveal one?
I have a scroll. I think I know where it is.
Okay, I think I know where it is.
You can kind of do your turns in whatever order you like, so 1 person could say, I feel really confident I'm going to do this, and then make decisions based on what turns out.
I have 2 adjacent scrolls.
Confident.
I can hide 2 scrolls if somebody wants.
Sorry, what was the question?
I can hide 2 scrolls if nobody else wants to.
Yeah, I'm thinking me or you should do it because they're next to each other, but you would have 3 in a row. I don't know if that's easier or harder than my 2. with a one separated?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with mine because they're like red and blue, kind of easy to remember.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna flip mine over. Okay.
I'm gonna flip this one.
Oh, and then I also have to flip one over, then, don't I? Since
Yep,
there's
you have
two
to
eyes.
reveal one.
Okay.
Wait. So
I'm revealing.
okay. But I should hide because I. So who revealed them?
Hey. Okay,
So-
I revealed.
Yeah, so
I
Nick,
revealed one.
yeah, Nick and Squinting Whale both
Okay.
revealed, and then you and Foyo Games both did a hide, but Foyo hid too.
Okay.
All right,
Hey, Squinty
moving
Whale
to the
for
next.
last one.
Sorry. Everybody's going to swap 2 tokens. If you have face down tokens, you have to do face down tokens.
Have to do face down tokens.
Yep.
Okay.
Jack, I don't like your game. No, actually,
That's
I really
totally fair. That's totally fair.
Alright. I think I can keep track of these if they're next to each other.
smart.
Alright, they're swapped.
Okay. All right. Next spot, you get a cursed tome. You're going to give this to somebody. The next time they make a mistake, they're going to lose 2 health instead of 1.
Why?
Alright, who's this person here? Who's
Well, this is the person who's already lost a life once, so probably not me.
I don't know, I think we give you a moment to take it away. It works itself out. And we have to give it away now?
You have to
Or
give
is
it
it
to somebody. Somebody has to carry it.
Or is it the next person that loses a life?
No, you'll pick somebody. So if they don't make any mistakes for the rest of the dungeon, then they don't lose any extra life.
Alright, I'll take it for the team.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not good. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. And then we've got bottle, and we've got 2 people need to reveal a bottle, and 2 people need to hide bottles.
Okay, I think I know where my bottle is.
I'll hide
think
bottles. I'll hide.
Can anybody else reveal?
I think I can reveal this one.
Okay, I'm gonna do mine now. Sweet.
Sorry, what actions are remaining? Are there hiding or revealing left?
I was planning on revealing, but if you would prefer to reveal, I can hide.
I've already hidden, so.
Okay, so there's 1 reveal and 1 hide left.
Okay, if you're confident in your reveal, go ahead and do it.
I'm not confident in anything like this.
I have a medium level of confidence, but I'm also cursed. So I think we just take the risk. I'm revealing.
Oh, nice one.
Nice.
Okay, I'll hide mine.
Alright.
Great, cool.
Green bottle.
All right, next one.
So Florio's getting real hidden over there.
Oh, yeah.
I know, my god.
All right, 2 players trade their green leaf books.
Green acid books?
These green books. So it's up to you which 2 players swap, and you can communicate about what's on your green leaf book.
Oh, okay.
My relief book all exposed?
Yeah, mine too. Why don't we just do that?
Hey.
Oh, those.
Where are we getting that from?
That's the tentacle effect, which is up top.
Oh,
I
because
know
I still
that-
see one player swaps their corner tokens.
Sorry, hold on. Okay. There you go. Yeah, my internet's been very grumpy.
Yeah. Did we do
Alright.
the move outside books to the inside?
No, I don't believe we did.
No.
I totally forgot.
How does that work?
So you literally just take the books that you have on the outside of your backpack and move them into the center.
Oh,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna fiddle with the theme so that it's not, because books doesn't really make sense anymore, but we'll see.
So it's like the edge-on views of a book. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, and then the two of you swapped your Greenleaf books.
Does everybody do that?
Yes.
No, just two players.
Yeah, we swapped.
Okay, and then we've got pink books. So we need one person to reveal a pink book, and then 3 people to hide.
I can reveal a pink book.
Oh, I can't rely on the logic of having 4 something exposed now, can I? Well, I guess we can compare. I do have one hidden book. I don't know where it is, though.
Okay, so here's a question. The next round, we all have to reveal something. So if I were to reveal my last one, how would the next round play out?
You would just take a damage regardless of what happens.
Oh my god. Okay, so
That sounds mean.
I guess you're hiding the book.
do that then. Yeah, I'm not going to reveal if that's the case.
Hey, Froyo, you want to reveal your book?
I'm confused on which book I'm talking about. So is it,
reveal the icon book.
Pink icon.
Pink books. Do you have any pink books that are hidden?
oh crap! I didn't think we were paying attention to the color of the.
They're all pink books, but the small one.
If it's a book, it's a pink book.
Okay.
And I'll try to use the term column or row for what they're on.
Home.
Yeah.
All right. And I have to, right?
You can if you know where one is. And you're getting really hidden over this, so I thought it might be worth you freeing some stuff up.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Balance
I
this out a little
believe
bit.
this is a book.
All right.
Hey.
Hey. All right.
I'm going to
I'm gonna start hiding. I'm gonna hide one. All right. I hid one.
I will hide one. The blue next to the blue. That will help.
Great. You get another book icon. Don't forget you have these.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh,
sorry. Everybody's going to rotate their 2 middle books, or their 2 middle columns are going to rotate 180 degrees.
I'm glad it's not 90 degrees.
Yeah, I'd be ready.
All right, and then everybody needs to reveal fire.
Fuego.
Fire?
Fire.
I can't, though.
You can reveal a token. You're guaranteed to take a damage, but you can reveal a token. So if you're not certain about one, or you just want to have more tokens face up for now, then you can at least do that.
It has to be fire. Let's see. What is your green token? How many of? Can you? Hey, what's the math here? How many fires do we have in our?
Each player started with 4 fire icons.
Oh, I got a whole lot more than that.
I switched with someone.
Yeah, you switched with me. All the way. I'm with you, and I'm green. This is squinting now.
You guys both have visible ones.
You're down 1 fire, so you have no hidden fires. If our logic's sound, between you and I, we have 8 visible, which sucks because we're both taking damage.
Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, does that mean one of us has a fire?
I have all of our fires are visible.
I've apparently got 2 fires
You're
hidden.
right. Okay.
So it's just a matter of what do I want to reveal.
This one's a blue.
Yeah.
This one.
So we're gonna go with which one do I remember the least about? I think
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna flip this one and just take the damage.
all right.
I think this one is. It'd be really useful if I could remember
And
which way around.
you
the book.
remove the tome. You don't lose you know.
Not terrible time.
Would anyone be able to remind me which orientation the book started in? They were horizontal with spine to the left.
Green on the bottom.
Pretty sure that's a gem. Was it a fire gem? I think it might have been a fire gem. Do I have a fire gem out? No.
Well,
Yellow.
And you can spend the book to look at it early.
Do you? So this was the thing I was going to ask. If I spend a book to look at it, do I then have to flip it, or can I choose something else?
No, you can choose something else.
Okay, so let's try it. Okay, please be fire. No.
Oh, no.
Okay. So that book's gone. You have another book,
I
but
want to hug them.
maybe you've narrowed down where your fire might be.
No. I'm really sorry, guys.
I mean, statistically speaking, you're getting closer.
Okay, so I definitely know that one's the star. That one's the blue book.
So you got a 50-50.
What ones am I missing? I mean, if I use another book, it's still going to be a 50-50, or no, it'll be worse, better, 1 in 3rd chance.
We're not even halfway there yet, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're actually more than halfway there.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to flip this one in the hopes that it's.
All right.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a round. Now everybody's going to swap 2 tokens. If you have any face down, they have to be the ones you swap.
So top being.
Not top, just any 2 tokens.
Oh, sorry, I misread that.
Yeah, any 2 tokens, but face down ones take priority.
Cool. Hey, remember those 2 that were right next to each other that I swapped? You can swap them right back.
Nice.
All right. You have another cursed tome. Who would you like to carry it?
Give it to me. I'm gonna die. Is
But if you die, we all die.
that true?
I haven't decided yet, but we'll see how it goes.
Go on without me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe that's not the wisest choice. There's only one person that can tolerate Cursed Tome right now, so they get it, right?
I guess I've got through life, yeah.
I mean, you can give it to somebody else. They'll just die if they make any mistakes between now and the end of the game.
Right.
Which is
Yeah,
guaranteed.
that's the case for 3 out of the 4 of us.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
All right. So 3 of you are going to hide a frost icon, and 1 of you is going to hide 2 frost icons.
Heidi.
I can do 2. I don't have anything hidden, really. I can do 2.
Okay.
All I have is 1 frost.
Hide it.
I will hide 1.
All right.
All right, everybody's set.
Frost in the bottle.
All right, we've got another tentacle effect.
We didn't do the.
Oh, you're right. I keep forgetting that. All right, move the outside books to the inside, or the outside columns to the inside.
It's
You just had to make it that much more difficult. I could just be not telling us. And
So it's totally okay, and I appreciate it. All right, 1 player reverses the order of all of their columns.
All right, I'll do it.
God.
I'm reversed. My brain's backwards, inside out.
All right.
God.
And we care about gems. 1 player needs to reveal a gem, and 3 players need to hide gems.
Don't ask me to do anything. I'll hide it.
I'm gonna hide a gem.
Are you okay to reveal one? For you?
Is that the only option left?
No, you can reveal one, but it'll mean I have to hide one. No. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I could try to reveal one, but I might die.
Well, I'm pretty. All of yours are visible right now, Trent. So you would have to hide one
yeah.
anyway. Yeah.
How
So
did
you
I-
want to hide one.
Yeah. I will hide.
Oh wait, dude, Feds, you and I
I can definitely reveal one, but I already flipped one over. Can I retract that option?
I will allow it.
Okay, thank
Not,
you.
it's not within the scope of the normal rules, but I am
Yeah,
okay
but-
with
Morgan.
mulligans.
Okay, and I think this one is a gem. No,
Oh,
okay,
Tom.
not great.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Am I the
and
last
then
one left to do
Foyo-
something?
And then I think Foyo is going to reveal a gem.
Well, Feds just revealed one. Is it 1 or 2
Oh,
reveals?
okay. Then
Yeah, I just
yeah.
flipped one.
okay. Then Foyo hides a gem, or did you already do that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hey, your yellow tome is about to get cursed.
All right.
Okay. All right, and then rotate the top or leftmost column row. So your leftmost column, you're going to spin.
Oh.
All right. You all have another book of revealing.
That's
And
nice.
everybody is going to reveal a frost icon.
Okay,
And no mistakes will be made.
Luckily, I have a lot of frost hidden.
Yeah.
I have a lot of frost hidden, so I'm okay.
Some mistakes will be made.
Royo has a lot of frost hidden too.
Oh yeah.
Here.
Come on, Frost.
All of
Yeah.
their frost hidden. Hey.
This one. Here.
Okay. Let me meditate on this. Oh, nice.
So the frost one that was here went there, then it went there,
Very nice.
then did something else. I'm gonna risk this one, or shall I use a tome? That seems. I don't.
No, you don't have to use a tome now. Let yourself die. So you got that extra health. There's no sense in using a tome yet.
Okay. Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
See, all I have to do every round is say that you're not allowed to make mistakes.
right, it will be fine.
All right, new tentacle effect.
Wait, do we reverse the backpack 180?
Oh yes, sorry. Every time.
I think it might be because of the stack number covering up some of it.
Yeah, it really, like, there's no reason I should be forgetting it as much as I do. All right, 2 players, up to you to the group to decide. Trade their purple tentacle columns.
Yeah, I have nothing hidden, so I'm going to give this to
So much for you.
Royo.
Okay. And they stay in the same position, right?
Yep.
Go for it. Thank you.
Sweet.
All right, and then everybody is going to hide an acid icon, which everybody can.
Nice.
Yeah. Why is this so hard to choose?
Yeah.
Alright. We did it.
We did it. We did it.
All right, you get another book icon.
Nice.
So you have three checks. And sorry, everybody rotate their rightmost column.
So checking that. It's a frost bottle at the top.
All right. There's the book. And all right. Star. We need 3 people to reveal a star and 1 person to hide a star.
I don't have any stars to reveal. I am very sorry.
I've got 3 stars I could hide, but
I feel like I don't have any stars. I don't know. Wait.
I've got 3 visible stars as well.
I have a lot hidden. Let me think about this. So that's definitely a frost. That's definitely a frost as well.
You can use a tome. We have 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a tome. Let me figure out what I'm gonna use a tome on though. That was the one that the acid was green, so I flipped it over on this one. So we're trying to get a star set, right? Okay. Okay, I'm using a tome. I'm going to. This one? Nope.
Oh.
I
Alright,
me to try and reveal this one.
tome's used.
Okay.
I think this one is a star. Yes.
Hey, here we go.
Nice.
Yo. Alright. Alright.
So the rest of us hide a star?
No, you're gonna. Foyo is gonna reveal a star.
Does someone hide?
That would
I
be Nick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just
So I done the reveal.
Yeah.
Alright, Foyo, what you got?
I've got to reveal a star?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, it's gonna be damn hard.
Oh, you swapped things with Nick.
Yeah. You do
Yeah.
have 2 books available to take peeks.
None of us had any. Neither of us had anything hidden, so this is on him. I'm sorry. Just get to throw you under the bus.
We're on turn 14. Okay, so we're pretty far.
Yep.
Okay.
2 more turns,
Yeah.
and the round is and the game is over.
All right. So y'all mind if I take a tone?
Do
Go
it.
for it.
Star. We're pretty much forgotten everything now.
They were pretty close.
Star.
It's right between that column. So I feel like there wouldn't be one in there.
Feel like it's not here?
That's what my gut says, but, you know, what does the gut mean? Yeah, I don't envy you. You're in a hard spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good luck with this.
Okay, this is the frost area.
The frozen.
Yeah. 3 stars being by each other, that's not likely at all.
Yeah, I feel like you would have recognized it if it was.
It's not that. Acid? Let's try here. Son of a bee. Alright.
Okay. Well, that was just your book first, so you can put that one back and try a different one.
Another book.
If you want to use the other book, you can. I mean, that's up to the collective.
What are y'all thinking?
I think you take the risk. We're only
Yeah.
we'll survive at least one more level, regardless of what happens here. So I think we save the tome. 4 more.
Okay. All right, try in here. Not there. Ah!
No.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
You leave that face up, though.
Okay.
All right. And we are on to our final tentacle effect.
okay.
Tentacle.
One player rotates all of their columns 180 degrees.
I
So
can
not
do
your whole
that.
backpack, your individual columns will each rotate.
I got it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
What? Rotate the middle 2.
Hey, thanks, Feds.
Yeah.
Feds got it. Oh yeah, what was the one card?
Wait.
Oh, this was rotate your middle columns 180.
Okay.
Everybody does that?
Yeah.
So Feds was just like inverted the same instruction? There's logic there, right?
Oh, that's
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
Second
all
to last
doing
round.
this far. Oh no, go ahead.
Everybody
doing?
needs
Oh.
an acid,
So,
and you're going to reveal.
Green for acid, let's go!
Okay.
and
It's easy mode.
All right. I hope I get this. If not, I die. And if I die, that's okay. Everybody keeps playing, right?
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see who can make it through the final round.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, I did it.
Hey, Feds.
Nice.
so we're revealing an acid.
Yep.
I ain't got a clue where my acids are. So I should have 2 hidden, right?
You should, unless you traded columns with somebody.
So
Yeah, I don't think you traded with anyone. I think you're the only person that hasn't traded.
yeah. So green scroll would be acid scroll. I had an acid scroll, so I think I'm gonna risk one of the yellows. I think it might be this one.
Yo, he got it. That means you win. I mean, like, you're going to make it out.
All right, rotate the leftmost book 180 degrees. Or leftmost column.
That's my other water boy.
All right, final room.
Hey, guys, I never revealed an acid. I got to do that, right?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, jeez. Well, if you want to use if you're not confident you want to use a tome, I think that's reasonable.
I'm not sure about this, but
Good luck.
I would be the first one to die now because I got the thing.
Well, do you want to use the book, or do you want to just go for it?
I think I want to just go for it, but
A Foyo YOLO.
That's the
Oh,
spirit.
YOLO.
Come on.
Very good.
Yo!
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then you're gonna rotate. Unless you already did it. Your
Yep, I did that one.
leftmost book. All right. Final room. Everybody needs to reveal a scroll.
I got this. Ready? Boom. Oh, crap. I totally just died.
Well, that sucks.
I thought I had it.
I don't have any scrolls because I traded mine to Feds, right?
I don't
Possibly, yeah.
remember.
Yeah, so I'm dead no matter what, I think.
Okay. Good luck. Maybe you do have one you don't remember.
With my death. Well, yeah, because I know this one is that's a water that's a frost in a vial bottle. Yeah, that's what those words are. Frost in a bottle. All right, time to look inside. Manifest something.
Part of the cards.
Mm.
Nah, dude, I don't think I got it.
Using the tome?
But I think I have 0 scrolls hidden.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I have positive knowledge of that actually.
Maybe there should be a separate token, like if you don't think you have any of the thing.
Maybe. All right, I'm going to. I'm just going to open it up. Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
All right. And Drent, were you able to reveal a scroll?
I'm able to. Whether that will happen.
You do exist. All right. And Foyo, what about you? Do you think you know where your scroll is?
I kind of want to wait to be the last guy because.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair because I
Yeah,
can.
you do have the one book left. One of you should use it.
I think Drent can die. You can lose one life and make it out still. So.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Right.
I'm thinking.
It's not a very climactic turn.
So I thought that was that one. So I think it's still one of these edge ones, but they're all edge ones. So it was. I'm gonna YOLO it.
Now that I think about it, I might have traded off my scrolls too.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Now I didn't trade my scrolls to you, did I, Feds?
No, I don't have any. So use that tome.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you just have 2 chances to hit it.
Got a lot of stuff face down.
A lot of stuff face down.
You have a 1 in 3 chance to get this.
No whammies. Damn it.
All right. Well,
1 to 5 now.
yeah.
Big money, no whammies. Let's go.
There was one point when I had a whole scroll section, I think.
Interesting.
Alright, for the big bucks.
Oh.
Got a book.
All right.
GG.
Drent's bag goes back to the village alone.
Right. All right. So, first of all, thank you, everybody. I appreciate how rough memory games can be with some people. Hopefully, there were a few kind of backup systems in place to kind of help you along the way. But I really, really appreciate everybody playing through this. This is a very early, huge redesign on the old version. So. Yeah, you were right about the scrolls.
They were adjacent, then it was blue, red, blue. I forgot.
So yeah, I honestly, all feedback is welcome. The main thing I'm just looking for is, for those of you that feel like you have a really terrible memory, did you still feel engaged with the game? Did you feel like you had some capacity to do things to help the rest of the group? And for those of you that maybe feel like you pretty much had it under control, was it still fun and engaging to whatever degree you think you had it under control? And we'll just go from the top down. Nick.
Okay. I really enjoyed it. I am not big on memory games, but I liked the way this played out. I did not feel like it was a cooperative game. I feel like I didn't cooperate too much with my teammates. The only time I would say would be like, oh, I can definitely switch one over. Is that okay with everyone else? Like, that was the closest thing to like a cooperative element. I went into this game thinking it was more like it was a big board of kind of like something like this, and we all looked at it and maybe like debated over what was what. Like, we all had we all had one board instead of our own individual boards. But that's totally not the end of the world. It's just one thing I happened to notice. I thought it got too difficult too fast, and then when we got to the middle, the difficulty just stayed stagnant for a while until we got to the end. I was thinking tentacles came in too early, and the tome came in too early. I also thought the fact that we had to hide something or like reveal something and then also change the rotation of something was a little much in the beginning. You could totally cut this card in half and have us hide, scroll, or like reveal something, and then once we get to like 6, 7, 8, 9, and we hide something or reveal something, and then start rotating something, and then the tentacles come in towards like 10, 11, 12, whatever. The only other thing was I don't even know how you would fix this, but I didn't like how when I didn't have something to reveal when I was told to reveal it, it was like an automatic loss of life. I don't know if you can incorporate like some kind of like wild symbol that like represents everything all at once, maybe. But yeah, that was the only thing I really didn't like. Everything else was awesome. I really did enjoy the game. Trying to think of something else. Oh yeah, I think the gems in books are too similar.
Yeah,
like,
I
you said
agree.
you're redesigning
Absolutely.
everything, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I realized literally the second I looked at it, I was like, those colors are way too close and they're way too boxy.
The too boxy. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Is the story? What's the storyline? I don't know if I caught it.
So the idea is you're entering a dungeon, you have a limited set of supplies in your backpacks, and so as you're navigating the dungeon, you're pulling supplies out and using them, and then throwing them back in your backpack, and you're dodging traps and whatnot. And so your stuff is getting jostled around, but you still need to have access to it. So you're like literally reaching your hand in and being like, I think my potion of fire resistance was here, and you're grabbing and you pull out, scroll of stars. It's like, okay, well, now I'm screwed.
Yep. I like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I think with like a really cool graphic design where the spaces are actually like stepping stones in a dungeon with like cool trap, whatever, could really sell this from a thematic standpoint.
Yeah, you could go all out theme-wise, honestly. It was pretty wide open. Yeah, no, cool. I like the way we switched everything around, and it wasn't just like so basic. It was very creative.
Cool, thank you. Trent.
Hello. Contrary to what I said earlier, jokingly, I actually really enjoyed this game. I agree about splitting the actions in half. I felt it was not necessarily, like Nick said, maybe early on you've got a selection of cards that do just one of the things, and then because it did feel especially with the moving of things. I think the rotation was fine, but once you start incorporating moving as well, having to, one other thing I don't know if you did explain it and I just missed it, but it wasn't clear to me that there was a set combination of symbols and shapes.
Yeah, I realized pretty soon into the game, I was like, I should have clarified that there's, 4 of each on each, 4 of each element, 4 of each type, and then they have, every combination is represented.
But once I realized that, I was like, okay, a couple of moves back, I should have really paid attention to the other part of the thing I just flipped. One little thing I wanted to clarify with people. With this card in particular, did anyone else think it was just one corner for one corner?
Yes.
Or did everyone else realize that it was supposed to be both sets of corners?
I thought it was one for one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking it could
I can clarify that, and again, in a future design of it, it would probably also have an actual like picture demonstration of what you're doing.
Sure. Okay. It was just something that stood out. So
Yeah, no, that's still helpful to know.
I agree that the forced health thing seems a little bit unfair. Not so much if you've just made weird, unlucky decisions, but when you've been forced to swap with other people that now have things you definitely don't have, that definitely feels wrong. I'm not sure what you could do to mitigate it. I was thinking maybe everyone could start off with like a couple of tokens that allow you to ignore like one instruction, something like that, and then there are one use for the whole game, and then once they're
Right.
gone, it's a really interesting game. Otherwise,
Cool.
I like the tentacle theme, and yeah.
All right. Yeah, thank you. Let's jump to Foyo.
Oh yeah, really enjoyed it. I liked how it was more multiplayer solitaire than a lot of king making, and a lot of alpha gaming, and just real creative. Not too many complaints. It's nice and challenging. I mean, if you want to give players a good heads up, I would tell them really look at your board for 2 or 3 minutes and get everything really locked down. And just like you say, like there's 4 of everything, so that's a big tip. And really not too many complaints.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're at Squinting Whale.
Well, howdy. Yeah, so before we got started, I maybe the first or second round, I was like, good Lord, there's no way that we're going to make it through this whole game and succeed. Yeah. And then we all made it to the last dungeon, so I don't know if that's saying that there was a tension that was resolved. It was very satisfying to make it to the very end and barely die, but I made it to the end. So I don't know if that says maybe it should be a little more challenging or that the pacing should be different, but
a future version of this will definitely have tiers of play, levers, different dungeons that as you play, you can play through the higher levels.
Mm-hmm. But it was very satisfying to get to the last level. So I can imagine when the difficulties ramped up and I get to the last level, that I'll feel that same sort of satisfaction. It felt very rewarding to get to level 16. That was the bulk of the feedback I was trying to get out there. So that's nice. I'll echo the feedback. There are 3 instances of books here so far. These books. That's mine, I think. I enjoyed it a lot. It was surprisingly more forgiving for how bad I think my memory is, which is weird. Again, made it level 16. I had one more piece of feedback. What was it? One more piece of feedback. It was, I think I'll echo what I think it was Fed said it, that I wasn't super incentivized to work as a team in some situations. We had a limited set of resources with the look 'em ups and having to divvy up the other dead book, I guess, the evil book.
Right.
And then what Drent said, that I have nothing to churn over it, so I guess I die. It's a memory game, so my memory should be rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
That felt very disappointing, but maybe I'm allowed to feel more emotions than just satisfaction. So.
My one counter argument, and maybe I need to. This might be part of the teach, or it might just be part of having some backup. The first is the health potions are there to take hits for you. The other is that if you are working together, especially in the early game, and you're making sure to flip a wide variety of stuff across the entire group, those instances are far less likely to happen. In fact, they're almost impossible if you make sure the group does a variety. And that's where I think once people kind of grok the cooperative component, then things start to piece together. It's okay, I'm gonna flip a scroll, you flip a gem, you flip a jar, and that way, if scrolls come up later, one of us has it covered. But that doesn't necessarily alleviate that feeling if you still run into those situations where you just take a hit and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm going to see how much that actually is unavoidable in the current build.
Yeah, fair enough. Have you had a multiple run through playtest yet?
This is literally the first version that has a dungeon element to it. Previous versions had similar mechanics, but all of the icons were single, so you either had fire or frost or lightning, so it was a lot easier to remember your icons. And then there wasn't really this dungeon narrative that runs across it, which I feel pretty good about right now. It's just a matter of tweaking it. One quick snap question for everybody. These cards have 2 copies of each icon. Would you rather see those icons kind of displayed out as the cards come up so that as we get to the end of the dungeon, you can say, oh, well, we haven't seen any fire. I think we need to make sure that our fire is face down by then so that we can, pull it all face up.
Yeah, I think the counting card aspect plays well with memory games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's worth putting some time into. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
Right. I just had an idea.
How are you planning on making this in real life? Were you planning on making this like pieces of cardboard?
I plan on making somebody else do it. This is strictly if I can find a publisher that wants to take it, I'm going to kick it off on them. Like I've given up on publishing games. I'm not good at it for a lot of reasons. I would love to see actual like pretty hefty either boards or even possibly like plastic pieces that hold large text like good feeling almost like wide like azul tiles. Almost. So you can really feel it, like it's easy to manipulate.
Right.
Yeah, like that's what I'd love to see. But that is 100% a publisher end, like this is the solution for you to figure out. I'm not going to be able to figure it out.
Yeah,
but I do think that the manipulating the boards and sliding stuff around is really like a big part of the fun factor. And if you were to have a really cool component for that, like people would love it.
Okay, I had an idea. Like if you really wanted to double down on the cooperative aspects, you could like on the 1 through 16, maybe at certain points, like 8 or whatever, 12, you could have like a dark purple symbol or something, maybe green, and then it's like you gotta flip your neighbors, or maybe just designate a left or right neighbor's stuff, and then like if you win, you could maybe gain 2 life or whatever or something, or maybe just the option to do so, and if you get it right, then you could gain 2 life or something, or gain a life each, or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of ideas for like maybe in the rooms where you reveal everything, or in the rooms that have a tentacle. If you get everything right for that room, you also get a benefit for the group. And that, like, there's a couple ways I may build around that. Certainly, I think that might also like improve the experience, so it's not just strictly like all bad stuff happening all the time. because I notice like it feels like hiding a token is an easy resolution. But there were definitely times where it was like, oh no, what am I doing? Even for hiding tokens.
And if you're going to go with the like more cards revealed thing, then you could also make it more difficult by being like, next round you're going to have to flip your neighbor stuff. So, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's actually one of the tentacle cards is that for this round you have to resolve what you're doing for the player to your left or the player to your right, which you're still allowed to communicate, but that takes a lot of attention off of your board. So those players that like zero in and stare at their board so that they don't lose track of stuff are forced to talk to one another.
Yeah, that's just rude.
And then one player closes their eyes and counts to 30 by threes.
Whoa!
You could also have a mean one where someone has to wink with like alternating eyes until everyone else is done.
I was thinking about the feedback about the flip action, so evaluating the column on the action board versus the second thing on there. I didn't the feedback that the other folks gave didn't fully resonate with me. I didn't think it was too complicated, but maybe it's like a gameplay loop problem, not necessarily like a don't have that action problem, you know?
Yeah, what I was actually thinking is that the cards will still have the effect on them, and I've been calling it the rattle effect. And maybe on the sections, like some of these spaces don't some of these spaces have like a rattle icon and some don't. And so you don't worry about the rattle effect when that icon's not there, which means that I can tweak the difficulty even more, but also it means that there's an icon there that reminds everybody, including myself, by the way, do the rattle effect now.
Yeah.
Which I think would help. So there's a couple things I can do there. But yeah, I don't want to take everybody's time. If you have anything else you want to throw at me, Discord's a great way to get a hold of me. If you have ideas that you want to bounce off of me, I'm more than happy to workshop with anybody that playtests with me. And thank you a ton. This was a great experience, and I think everybody here was a really good sport at a game that really kind of roughs you up quite a bit. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good game.
All right, catch you all later.
Sorry, just very quickly.
Yep, I'll stick around and you can tell me whatever you need to tell me.
Sorry, I was just wondering about bingo. Would you say thematic or art on virtual tabletop would fit?
I think thematic's pretty good. Okay. If you have the what is it, a book as a board, this technically counts, which I was told.
No.
Yeah. And I'm in hearts, if that's the thing you were about to ask.
I was actually going to ask if you remembered